Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Roy, right off the bat, appreciate it, brother. Thanks everybody for showing up. I don't even know how many people we got here. I'm a little bit rushed at the moment, so let's see. Looking pretty good. Hello everybody, Kevin, Annie, Speedrunner, Jacob, Alec, Cheesy Speakeasy, everybody's here. Okay, let's hop over. I'm trying to get my music. There we go. Maybe some luck. We'll see. I don't love this route. I really tried my best to go back and look at my old route and change it up and stuff like that, but it doesn't really, you know. Okay. Let me delete that save data. Okay, so first Crystal stream since like 2022. I need to get around to re-ranking some of these Pokemon so we can actually get like a tier ranking. Baja Blast Mountain Dew, appreciate it. Oh yeah. Okay, I think we're about ready to hop in. Granbull's not as good as you would think. I've been messing around with some other runs, so probably get to Kangaskhan soon.
Tombstoner, brother.
Why did that not pop up on the stream? Oh, I don't have the thing. Hang on. I gotta go down to this. It's gonna look ugly for a second. Hang on. I don't stream Crystal, so I don't have like it set up to stream. So let me duplicate this real quick. There it goes. It should pop up now. Okay. Vegetable flavored ramen. You do you, man. Does it have 45 speed or is it 40? Oh, it has to be right. I don't actually manually enter the stuff, so it has. Yeah, it's 45 base speed. It's bad. I actually got an energy drink. It's hot as I don't know, hot as something. I was gonna think of really something. Yeah, the speed sucks. When you have bad speed in Crystal, it's awful. If you're using like a curseless strategy, like it's so, you know, we'll see how it is. I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna play Chris today. I enjoy playing Chris because you only play as, you know, Ash in the first one, so, you know. Oh, it's so hot today. It's like 75 degrees right now. And I just got out of the shower, and no matter what the temp is, I always take a hot shower, so it's even worse. We'll try to. I probably should have put chat over here on this screen. I can probably pause it soon. So just like my other runs, not a very sweaty run. If I make little simple mistakes, I have no problems doing a save state or something like that and resetting. So very casual. We'll see where we can get to. Try to make it through this early route. The berries are pretty important for this run. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's trading card music. When I get back to Elm and do this rival fight, I'll move my chat over to another monitor because I'm not comfortable enough with Crystal to constantly be checking the other monitor. The game moves so fast. No, I don't think we get dig at all. Oh no! What's uh-oh. Let's see. How bad is this? What is this? I think I know what happened. Okay. Let me do some changes real quick. I guess I'll get into a battle. And we'll see. That's a first for me. I think it has to do with the fact that I didn't screen the stream first. And I already had save data on here. So when I made some changes, it really just messed everything up. I don't... Okay, I guess I gotta pick my Pokemon. This isn't the run. We'll restart the run. I just want to make sure everything's fixed. I have early encounters turned off, so it's just like... Damn. I guess I could probably turn them back on real quick. So this might be a little bit of you know, some trial and error here. It had to do with me making a change outside of the game when there was other save data still on the cartridge, basically. I thought it was a clean slate. I had a little bit of a late start. I barely got to the stream on time, so I didn't have time to do any betting. I have no wild encounters, so I just have to go through this. I probably could go into my index and just turn them back off, but you know, it's whatever. No, that shouldn't cause any bugs. It's it has to do with previous save data. I don't... When I get to here and we look at this and it's if it's fixed, I'll talk about what it was if I can decipher it. Yeah, okay, it's fixed. I'll restart the run. Basically, I don't manually input nicknames. I just set them manually on GameHook and freeze the property so that I can just avoid that time sink. And since I already had some save data, it got really confused. So when I deleted the save data and started a new game, it was like trying to put both in there, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Finally, let's get started. Yeah, fairy type's pretty awful in Kanto. Can confirm. Once upon a time, I was trying to do a Sylveon run. And it wasn't good. So let's start for real. Hello, Austin. I accidentally picked a bully. I'm kind of upset about it, but you know, whatever. Let's just get through this early game. Everything should be set now. We'll talk about the route. My God, I gotta restart again. I'm so stupid. Okay, well, I'm gonna take this opportunity to move chat. We'll get the run started in a second. I knew there'd be some problems with old Johto. Let me move these. Let me swap my notes with that. So now I can easily see chat. All right, attempt number 10 or whatever. At least we get Chris now. I feel like I'm blurring the lines right now. I'm basically like, I feel like I'm practicing 3 different games right now, so going back and forth. I actually played a run today. Did I do the same? Don't worry about it. Yeah, I played like 7 Gen 1 runs yesterday, so I have not played too much Crystal. I practiced the route last week, and that was it. Yeah, I love Johto a lot. Now we got it. Now we're booking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas, as they would say. Alright, berries, pretty important. I don't think the third berry's important because I had to inject some training into the route. 2 berries is pretty important though. I'll get that antidote on the way back. Hidden potion, pretty good. There's a lot of roadblocks for Granbull, actually. Granbull's not that good. It's okay. I mean, we'll see it like, I don't know. We'll talk about it as a whole. My rules are a little bit different, so, you know. I'll just pick the berry up because it's here. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I once upon a time did a tried to do a Sylveon Gen 1 run, and it was just so bad. I'm over naming the rival quirky things. We're naming it A and we're moving on with our life. I would need to like put some love and customization into Sylveon for it to be okay. But I'll just save that for like later in life whenever we're starting to do some evolutions. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm doing a lot of fun things that I'm enjoying right now. So I would say the next couple of months, the runs are looking like something that I just straight up enjoy a lot. Fairy type didn't exist until Generation 6. Okay, say no to mom. Got a little bee sprout. Be interesting to see because, like I said, I have not streamed Crystal in a very long time. If I can just kind of remember what to do, I am just going to go straight to the gym. A critical hit, but that's why the berry is so darn good. So I'm actually going to eat a berry. And that'd be good enough for me. Okay, I think I only tail whip the first one here. You will not be seeing Psyduck in this. I think Krabby's faster. Until there's like some sort of competition or something like that for it, we'll never truly know, I guess. But I am a firm believer that Krabby's the way to go. Chuck Brothers, the equivalent. I got like 15 Gen 2 videos out at this point. 20. Faulkner has a flock of seagulls haircut, which, you know, he's a bird type trainer, so makes a little sense. We do learn. I'm gonna have to look at my routing here because I made some last second changes because I did not enjoy the route. I didn't enjoy Bugsy, so I pretty much just went back to my old route, and I was like, okay, I was probably right back then. So I just went back to some other stuff back then. Gen 3, I don't know. I haven't played that deep yet. Gen 3's, I'm trying to learn some Gen 3. It's a process, but we'll get there. I need to know what we're doing. I'm going to be battling Hiker Daniel, Hiker Russell, Pokemaniac Larry, Fire Breather Bill, and Fire Breather Ray. So we're doing a lot of extra training here. Hello, everybody. Hello, Master K, Pamali, hey. Yeah, the music did. We have a lot of Super Nintendo songs. Let's just get through here. There's one thing I have not tested, but somebody said something about it, so I want to talk about it. It's just the important wins. There's no point in having like 45 TMs that you can't read. So this is just the stuff I'm going to be using or I thought about using. I still have a berry, so I'm good. I actually went for tackle, but Jesus Christ, that did a lot of damage. I probably didn't need to whip that one. I'm not going to look at my notes too closely. I have no idea why I think this is more like, think of this more like an expansion of Kanto. They didn't think it would go much further than this. This is like a love letter to Kanto, basically. I think I'll just go straight tackle. I missed. That's why you want to go tail whip. And I do believe we have almost a... You know what? I don't know. I will burn a potion. You have to do this extra training. I really wanted to do some like fancy Scyther route where I utilize charm and stuff like that, but you really cannot do anything about it. You just have to hit level 18. They thought this was it. That's why Gen 3 is like such a big departure, because that's like, Gen 3 is like the first actual sequel. Like, for all intents and purposes, this is, you know, it added some really cool things. I love Johto, but it's very, very similar to Kanto. They were like, yeah, Pokemon's pretty popular. We'll make one more game, and I guess that'll be it. So the extra training, I guess I'll talk about it. I knew I was going to get poisoned at some point from some little bumfuck Ekans in the fucking middle of a cave. Yeah, Hacker Anthony just chilling here for now. I really want to save that antidote. Like, I really want to save that antidote. You guys don't know how much I want to save the antidote. Because I know that some shenanigans are gonna happen here in a second. I know it. In my soul, I feel it. Maybe I'm just willing this into existence, but I feel like this Weedle, it's about to come up, it's about to go and put its little stinger in me. Yeah, the Scott, I mean, anytime Scott wants to stream, I'm always down to listen, just because, I mean, big channel, you'd be kind of stupid not to do it. I hope I can get a video out. I mean to reach out to him at some point and ask him when he's planning on releasing that so we can kind of sync it up, but yeah. I've been holding back on the stream. Am I still watching? Yes. Jesus Christ. I swear it's been like 5 minutes into the stream. No poison. I'll just do this just because I want to be full health. And I'm fairly confident with this battle. I'll hit level 18 going into Scyther. Better to go for bite here. And at this point, there's no strategy. It's a pretty brain-dead Scyther fight, to be honest with you. You just outpace it with tackle. I really wanted to do something else, like have like one of those use charm, use tail whip, and beat it like 3 levels earlier, but it was not consistent at all. Didn't really feel great. Yeah, Bugsy has a little bowl cut. What about it? Let me just look at what I'm buying here. I got like a specific route for it. So 7 repels, 10 escape ropes. And at level 18, you make this fight pretty trivial. The route doesn't really get like to the point to where you're starting to think, okay, maybe the speed's starting to affect the run. It doesn't really get to that point until after the 3rd gym. Would it tackle? Yeah. Yeah, they are good memories. I wouldn't necessarily say they're good times though. Kind of annoying. Okay. Inventory management. Do it now so you don't have to keep wasting time later. Get in up, you little bird. Go back to your master. Oops. I hate this part because you have to teach cut and then you immediately teach headbutt and you have to like swap around. It's like the cursor's still gonna be on Bellsprout, so it's kind of annoying. I don't think I've used all the ethers in this run and practice, but I'm still just gonna pick them up just because. I'm not gonna use headbutt until I run out of my repel. Make it nice and easy, just go ahead and just replace that. If I get extremely lucky and I get a +10 haircut, I can get return early, but that's only happened one time out of all my practice runs. Gen 3? My videos got her into Gen 3 challenge runs? Hopefully by the end of the year I can get into some actual, like, you know what the world's missing right now? Optimized Gen 3 runs. And I will get there. I got about a quarter of the game mapped out to where like I feel pretty comfortable with it. But, you know, we'll get there. Hello. Man, Pokemon Crystal is not a very streamer friendly. The run's so fast. I know earlier somebody was like, I thought Gen 1 was faster. No, Crystal's so fast. Crystal never stops moving. Like, the text is so fast. Are we gonna get the +10? We are at 35. I got a +1. No return today. Or we will hit return, but just not until way later in the run. Move. There's like a, what do you call it? Where you turn, but you don't move. There's a lot of that. It's so easy to do it in Gen 2. Alright, our secret weapon for this run is going to be Quick Claw. Hope and pray with Quick Claw. Fuck! I'm not supposed to battle this guy. I'm asleep now. The whole run's over, guys. Just accept it. I probably should have healed, but I did pick up 2 ethers, so I could probably just use those. I don't need more experience. I need a faster run. That's the only thing that keeps. That's the only thing that I can feel these days. Get crit. You can use charm here, and I love the idea of that, but like, because I had to overlevel for Scyther, not needed. Weed lady. You know, I don't know if I know what you mean. Maybe squirt bottle lady? I'm only half paying attention to chat. In Gen 2, I'm a little bit, I mean, it took me like 5 minutes to start the run, so I'm not the most well-versed in streaming this game. We do have to make a quick little pity stop here. Abra learned Ice Punch. You gotta be... This is why these runs are just casual, guys. I don't know where my save state's at. It's probably at Whitney. Yeah. Okay, we'll go back to Whitney and we'll do it. I don't have time to restart the run. Turn 1 Stomp, actually really good. It means there's 0 chance of her outpacing me. I'll start making more save states. Got that squirt bottle. Move! God, you little dumb. I'm already getting heated here. Why don't I make a save state right here, actually? I hate this section right here. This little guy right there, he's just like in the way. I didn't pick up Kenya. Thanks for reminding me, chat. Wow. By Arnie here. Yeah, Granbull doesn't have great special, but 60 special is serviceable enough to make it do whatever you need it to do. My favorite animation is when you run away from Pseudo Widow. I've been meaning to highlight that in a video, but I just haven't done it yet. He literally just blasts off. Are the elemental punches in Gen 2? Look no further than right here. Fuck, I tried to take a drink of my energy. You are correct. We need Fire Punch for Steelix because we have perfect DVs. Hidden Power is just... We're not using Hidden Power this run. This is where Granbull leaves a little bit to be desired. While I have the moves to fight Rival 3 and Morty, I don't have the speed or the damage, especially on Morty specifically. So I have to go optional routing and train a little bit. So already, like, in terms of something like Lugia, you're already behind the 8-ball. It doesn't learn Swift, that's why. We pick up the Mint Berry. I'm just making sure what the extra battles are here. Birdkeeper Toby, Sidekick Normie, pick up the Mint Berry, and then just do that. No extra training in the Lighthouse. Okay. Making sure. I got 9 headbutts, but I do have an Ether. I'd probably rather use that. I don't mess with the level up learn set. I usually put the full level up learn set, so what you see is what you get. As for the TMs, I have like an additional, like 8-9 slots. I just put the important stuff. So, no crunch. Toby's such a good trainer. I might not even need the ether. There's a third ether I can pick up in here too, but I doubt it. I've never used a run where I needed 3 ethers. I used a lot on the whatchamacallit run. The Lugia run. Norman. Headbutt's actually just straight up better there. Gyarados does learn Crunch. Probably not in this game, but... Little mint berry. I mean, look at... I mean, his tail is a Chain Chomp from Mario. Chain Chomp. If Girafarig didn't get Crunch, I would be confused. My movement feels a little bit sloppy today. I might eventually just decide that it's better for me to just not be using the bike a whole lot. We'll see if we make it to that point. Very important to not heal here. Hopefully it doesn't take a bunch of times to get the Krabby. Hopefully I can just get it instantly. Yeah. Hyperspace Fury. Isn't that, Hoopa? I'm just saying, sometimes I'm zoned in and I don't make any, like, you know, I know the difference between a perfect run. You rarely see perfect runs on the channel. Hyperspace Fury, I think it's the signature move of Hoopa Unbound. Maybe regular Hoopa, I'm not 100%. Preston. Nice to see you, Preston. Does anybody know a Preston in real life? If so, have you ever smacked the shit out of him? Just for being named Preston? Oh, we have a lot of fun here. But a lot of the fun is pushing it to the limits. Preston's a name from like 1910. Preston, bring out the dead in the streets. That's who motherfuckers like named Preston sound like. Loading up their Flintock pistol, challenging somebody to a duel looking motherfucker. I could see a duel between Prescott and Preston. Preston sounds like the name of a really bad kid that's just like awful, rotten to the core, but their parents are all like, it's just Preston. He's like stabbing a dude and killing him and like dragging his body down back out in the alley, and they're like, that's just Preston. Sage Ping, 45 Gaslies. Let me take a nap and wake up. We'll be done with this fight in a minute. You know how it go. A Pokemon fan game? Probably not. Probably not. I'm not a big fan of the legacy ROMs, stuff like that. Like Crystal Clear is fun to play casually, but hard to optimize. The tank? I thought, to me, Granbull feels more like a, I don't know, glass cannon. Yeah, there's a lot of good ROM hacks, but you know, hard to optimize. Especially these days, a lot of ROM hacks are just made for the sole purpose of being difficult. We got put to sleep. That's pretty unlucky. Probably gonna be a reset then. Yeah. 2 hypnosis in a row, like not much you can really do about that one. And this is just kind of the start of the shortcomings for Granbull. Yeah, it's not designed like, it's designed for like, I don't know, you know how stuff is nowadays, like Kaizo, Iron Man, it's so tough, your eyes will bleed. You know how it goes. But, you know, it's not balanced around solo running. Granbull's really good with Curse. He's not top 3. Emphatically not top 3 without Curse. Curse makes a lot of Pokemon look a lot better than they actually are. That's my opinion on it. I got a pretty big ban list for TMs in Gen 2. I just don't like to, what am I doing? Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. Lake of Rage, no heal. Okay. We're setting up for Chuck. Chuck Brother's pretty tough right now. I just picked different berries from later gens. If you didn't know, the Gen 2 berries were just never used again, so it's up to me. Like, I don't want to go 1 for 1. Like, hey, this is a berry in Gen 3 Plus that cures sleep. I just wanted something that looked cool, so I drew my own berry based off of something else. It was mint colored, so I picked that. It doesn't go any deeper than that at all. No. That repel wore off at the perfect time. Okay. Nobody can take advantage of Stab Shadow Ball in Gen 2, sadly. I'm gonna pick up an optional TM because there's something that I really would like to test out, and the way I play the game, I'm in a unique position to do it, so. To save some time, normally I would just head back right now. I don't need Hidden Power, I don't care about the Elixir, but I'm gonna actually go pick up Detect. Detect's over here, isn't it? Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Detect, and we're gonna test it out in a fight later to see if it does anything. It's worth testing out. If it does nothing, fine. If it does something, then I just learned something new for a future run. Uh-oh, Lance about to kill a dude. Ha! Yeah, Charm Pikachu is gonna be a nightmare. It's honestly, it's just gonna be an instant reset. I'm trying to keep up with chat, so if I'm not answering everybody, so, you know. Ice Punch is specifically for Lance. I just went ahead and got it because I need Fire Punch now. No need to heal because I will be getting a free heal in just a second. Hyper Potion. All important nugget. No, return you have return at that point, and return is just infinitely more powerful than anything. Wrong move. Hopefully it doesn't cost me too much time. I think in practice I had Fire Punch in slot 2. And I'm just using different moves just to kind of save some PP because this is a pretty long segment to where you don't want to use the Pokemon Center. I think I just go Shadow Ball. Don't forget to talk to the password, peeps. I like Granbull. He's not the best, though. We've slowly started to get into some problems, and we'll see some more problems coming up. It's mainly the red fight. That's really what it comes down to. It's the red fight. I need to save at least probably 5 headbutts for price. Hail Giovanni. A little full heal gives me some insurance in case I get like a status condition later. Shadow Ball, good enough? I mean, there's only one fighting move in the entire game that you can learn. At a certain point, about the time you start getting to Kanto and stuff, maybe about the Elite Four, nothing out damages return. You have 100 and whatever base attack. Pretty crazy. I'll use my last super pot. Oh yeah, good moves. I am actually going to be learning Detect. I'm going to try out Detect for something at the end of the run, but Detect is just a half as good version of Protect. When you say Detect, it's hard to say Protect correctly. Oh, price is already over with. Cool. Alright, we get ready for that old Chuck brother coming right up. I feel a little nervous. I'm going to pick up this hidden Hyper Potion. I got 2 hops left. I really wish I had a singular repel left. I don't want to go in this grass without it. We're trucking. I still got the repel on. Detect. Detect. Oh my god, people in different regions of the world say stuff differently? That's crazy. At this point, you can lose. You can lose the Chuck fight. I had to use the mint berry on Morty, so I don't have hypnosis protection. Chuck only gets one shot at it, but you never know with Chuck. He could hit the dynamic punch. It could confuse you. You could hurt yourself, and then he just takes you out next turn. It could put you to sleep. So there, you can lose. Oh, Chuck brother here. Really nothing to the spot. You just kind of, at this point, you've done all the extra stuff that you could possibly do just to ensure that you don't struggle. Okay, he misses. There we go. I mean, it's Kevin, so it's hard to take him seriously, but like, do you really look at Texas and say, man, that's right in the middle? It's at the bottom, right? Anybody else think so? Do I still have a... You know what? I'm not going to get the PP up. I'm not going to do it. Why did I fly to Ecritique? Why are you doing this to me, game? Oh, I'm doing fantastic. It's a Sunday night. We're chilling. Yeah, even if you don't think Texas is like an honorary part of the South, I mean, Jesus Christ, they just tried to pass a bill to remove school counselors and add chaplains in their place. Yeah, don't go read Twitter comments if you want to know more about it. Just Google it. Twitter comments are so... God, they're so bad. Priest. Kid diddlers. Priest good. Counselor's bad. Alright guys, it's that time. It's that time. Only me and you guys, only us. We're the only people in the world that can stop Team Rocket. There's 22 mandatory battles coming right up at you. Oh, it's 2 times worse than Nugget Bridge. 2 times longer. With more walking. I'll detail this in my next Crystal video. I'm trying to play one-handed so I can get a drink. At least get something out of this part. Oh, this is beyond the single highest cluster. This is like... This is such a high amount of trainers that it makes you wonder why it's in the game at all. If they took out the rocket hideout and they took out the takeover section, this game would be about as long as Gen 1 and everybody would probably enjoy it a lot more. No one's ever looked at this part and said, yeah, take over. I love this part, dude. He's bringing out the coughing, dude. I love fighting this thing. Dude, he's bringing out a Grimer. I love this part. Zubat? Oh my god. Awful. This part is awful. Now, the cool thing about doing this part 85 different times is that, you know, you get pretty efficient at it. Now, I'll point out the worst trainer in a minute when we make it to it. It's in the underground. And I want to pause it and I just want to dunk on this guy for a second, specifically. Fun fact, I don't have Headbutt yet. You're maybe wondering, like, why not just go ahead and go get it? There's one singular Pokemon in this entire section that Headbutt cannot one-shot, and it's the Weezing in this fight. That's it. That's it. Poison. I love this fight. Who thought of this fight? Let's give him 49 coughings and a Weezing. That's a good little fight for us. I'm gonna use an Ether on Headbutt, and I'm just gonna use that antidote. All right, we're getting decently close to, well, the rivals first, and then we'll talk about that one guy. What did I say instead of return? Oh yeah, there's definitely a rival fight soon. Definitely our rival here. This next trainer right here, let me focus on this guy. Imagine you're like a guy and you're like, I need a job, man. Let me go to talk to Team Rocket. And they say, yeah, you got a job. We need you to go underground. Here's your Pokemon. We need you to go underground and like guard this spot. Like, it's a pretty safe little job. And he's like, okay, what's my Pokemon? This dude has one Pokemon. It's a level 27 Rattata. That's all he has. That's the worst trainer in the entire game. No one's gonna go underground. Let's stick the Rattata guy down there. He only has one Rattata. Like, just stick him down there, I guess. And then what are these burglars doing down here? He's hidden behind a door. No, I can actually look at the DVs. I mean, we know the DVs of enemy Pokemon. It is not in the top 1%. It's a very average Rattata. Nice. I got a shiny Zubat. I've never evolved it though. I like the Crobat shiny, but I'm a big fan. I like Golbat. I like Golbat a good bit. Level 27? Wow! Oh my god, I didn't know it was level 27. Hold up. I take back everything I said. He probably don't know how to evolve. He's an idiot. They probably pay him like $2 an hour. I don't care about Ed. Yeah, Ed's good. I'm gonna just pop this last little ether. Does Ice Punch one? Yeah, okay. These are like level 5 Pokemon, I forgot. Who's Ed? Come on. I know you can't be serious with that. Who's Ed? A few battles left to go, guys. We'll get there. We're getting close. Can a fire punch one-shot this guy? Yes. Sometimes I like to just pick random moves just to see if I can one-shot them with different stuff. Just to keep myself entertained. Alright, whose idea was it to make you come right back to the same exact spot and have to avoid the same exact rockets one more time? It's infuriating. We're done with coughing already. We're at the very end. Man, protect, confuse ray, toxic. What a move pool. I need to learn protect to protect me from that trolling. All right. One more battle. We can get the pink bow finally. I did go back early and get the pink bow because it doesn't change. It changes absolutely nothing about the game. You're not going to be able to do anything any earlier or like hit different ranges on different stuff. So it was just not needed. So finally we get it. I know everybody loves to see the pink bow. Let's just pop this baby on. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm still watching YouTube. Hang on. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. That's the jingle I sing in my head every time I do this. I hate this part. There's two people that are just in the way. They make me upset. Nope. 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 We're going to keep detect. I got 2 nuggets to sell. I got a very, 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 very specific vitamin buy, so I need to pause it on that note. Where are we at? 3 carbos, 5 protein. That's the goal here. 3 carbos, 5 protein. 3 carbos, 5 protein. Oh, I thought for a second I was going to teach it to somebody else. When I was doing my last practice run just to make sure it worked out right, I accidentally taught a Carbos to like Kenya, and in a battle later in the game, I was 1 speed off of 2 Pokemon, and I lost the battle. Feels bad. I might as well heal. Felt like a cop or a soldier. I felt like I was being used. I was like, hey, why isn't there anybody else qualified to do this? I probably could just cut this out. You don't really need, like, I didn't even pick up the PP up because I just don't need it for Granbull. I highly recommend to never in your entire life use the bike in this part. It's such a waste of time, and I'm just tanking my time right here. But maybe I'll do pretty good. I will get off the bike in a second. Never melt ice, pretty important. Help us hit some range eyes. Let me go beat Claire's ass real quick. Run's pretty good. We're not at the bad part yet. I'm gonna have to explain a couple of things to you guys as we make it to it, because the run seems to be going pretty good right now. But I don't think, like, I don't use Curse. Curse is like using Double Team in Gen 1, in my opinion. Like, very cheap move. I don't like it. I don't use it. But Curse can make a Pokemon overachieve so hard. And with Granbull, it lowers its spot on the tier list a lot. So to be able to outspeed, let me just go ahead and talk about some stuff. I'll talk about Red a little bit just while I'm doing this stuff. So your speed is base 45. It's awful. If you just wanted to outspeed Pikachu at the end of the game so you can avoid a charm, which is an instant reset, you'd have to be about level 90 something, 91 if you maxed out your Carbos. So it's not feasible. It would be a very slow run. So instead, I go for the route where I'm just going to outspeed the Venusaur and kind of hope for the best, but you still have to grind a lot. And notice I haven't really grinded that much, so we'll get to a spot where we're going to grind pretty soon. I think you guys probably know where it's at. Yeah, its speed is definitely dog water. You could say that twice. Go ahead and type it again, actually. I mean that. Like, literally type dog water twice in the chat. I tried a lot of different ways. Trust me, guys. I tried a level 77 Granbull route that didn't require much extra training, and it was like, I think I maybe beat the fight 1 out of like 100 times. And, you know, I count resets on the metrics. I'm not getting that elixir. Already picked up the other one. I might as well save some time. Pow! Strategy! Anybody. Love. Both. You did it, kid. Take the badge. You passed it. You're a Dragon Master. You want a Dratini? You think Claire's hot? Love it, dude. Love it. I will never go talk to you, Professor M. So real quick, we want to go pick up, while we have some active repels still on, we want to go pick up the 2 rare candies. This is just like everything else I do. Like, I have turned off the need to use flash. Not because to make the game easier. Does anybody love, like, I got so tired of it. I started this change, like, you know, we did Rock Tunnel in the dark for ever. And it's like, why are we still watching Rock? Like, we know how to do Rock Tunnel like the back of our hands, you know? Like, why are we still watching it in the dark like we're fucking cavemen? Like, let me just turn it off so we can actually see what it looks like and just enjoy ourselves for once. Like, why are speedrunners sometimes such masochists, you know? It's like they'll be like on a 5-hour speedrun and they'll make one mistake and it's like, well, I better restart again. Masochist. I'm telling you. It's cool to see the stuff. You can learn the layout and it's cool, but like, okay. Who wants to see Mount Silver be dark for the 55th time? Yeah, no one likes Flash. Like, you don't even get flash is the whole point. Like, no. Megan here. Whew. Almost got hit by Megan. Let me progress. I'll get on my little soapbox more in a second. Look at chat. I'm on a roll here, so let me cook. I don't like the back here either. Just the twists and turns. Like avoiding, like, what is his name? Paul or Clarence, whatever these guys' names are. $23,000 attempts. There you go. And not one single time did they ever see Rock Tunnel lit up. Like, just mod it, bro. You know the layout. Like, it's fine. You could go through that thing blindfolded. And, like, we believe you. Like, just mod it out. Like, who cares? Oscar, I say this with all due respect, brother. That man is in front of the gym just saying, oh man, there's a bunch of girls in here. And like, yeah, it's kind of like objectifying women a little bit. Like, I'll be the first person to admit that. Maybe it's not the most politically correct thing, but you were in chat saying that Claire was hot. How are you any different? Maybe a hot take. All due respect. Just opening up a dialogue, maybe opening up your mind to some other points of views. I'm sorry to say, guys, I'm gonna have to grind the Elite Four multiple times. We outspeed the Jinx by 1. We just leveled up and we outsped the Xatu. This is a very carefully planned out fight. Hey, we're playing the game from what, 2000 right now? The Elite Four doesn't really take that long. Now, I'm a level lower than I was in my original video, and up to this day, there's only one single Pokemon that's ever entered the coveted Umbreon one-shot club, and it's Granbull. Granbull's the only Pokemon that's ever been able to one-shot Umbreon. Can it do it again? Have fun with Machamp? I will. I'll probably just one-shot him. I won't even, hey, I won't even heal just for you. No healing. Yeah, I mean, I can listen to music from 1910 and be like, that's pretty good music. But I mean, if you played a game from 1910, I mean, granted, it would probably be some like little scribbles in the sand with a stick. It would be awful. I accidentally used return on the Onyx. Oh, no. No, I mean, I love classical music. Like, I'm a big fan of classical music. And, like, no. It's still good. One shot club, we got a 20-something% chance. Oh my god. Granbull, you dog. Yeah, when I used to work in the field and I had a very long commute, I'd always psych myself up with some Chopin. This is never melt ice territory. Yeah, Karen's cool. I like Karen's team. Kind of annoying to play against, but if you just look at it thematically and the Pokemon she uses, I do like it. Oh yeah, you know I gotta have that bling. I gotta fight, like, I'll reiterate, we need to be level 83 for Lance. That's the only, not Lance, for Red. It's the only way. We only have access to 10 rare candies. And I find throughout all my testing, it's better just to go ahead and get these levels now. So I'm gonna grind the Elite Four. And Granbull has to be a high level because its speed is absolutely dog water. And I didn't know this until recently. The Hall of Fame just stops your time. I'll go ahead and get the SS ticket. I want to grind, but if you don't get the SS ticket, he'll still call you every single time. So you can actually do, I need to fight the Elite Four twice. You can actually do both fights on one repel, if you're good enough. Whoops. I'm gonna do this. It takes a little time, but there's no other way around it. I promise you guys. I don't know what else I could do to convince you, but Granbull cannot fight Red. I tried at level 77, was as low as I could ever think about it, and I just kept going up. 78, okay, I can't do it. 80, I even had like some monologue written down. I was like, in case I need to explain myself, but it comes down to not being able to one-shot the Venusaur and it setting up Sunny Day, and then the Charizard outspeeds you, and a Sunny Day flamethrower does like 70% of your health. And you can't one-shot it, not even at level 80. So that's the real problem. That's the real problem of that fight. Can Fire Punch just take out this dude? That felt pretty good, actually. Wow, he needs to send out more area doses. I'm poisoned, but the thing is, do I really want to cure the poison? So this is just fodder. The Elite Four, my god, yeah, you're right. The Elite, there's nothing in the entire game that can match up to the Elite Four. As a matter of fact, I did some testing on this, and I want to say I talked about it in a video, so don't get me started on my soapbox here. But the highest level trainer that's not mandatory in Kanto has a level 38. That's the highest. Level 38. Like, there's only like maybe 5 trainers in the entirety of Kanto that have a Pokemon higher than level 38. If you don't count gym leaders and stuff, you just have to do. Well, I mean, it gets stabbed and it has a high base damage and it has an increased chance to crit. It's no wonder that the computer would pick that move mostly. Is there any run where you would actually go to the Mount Moon rival or anything like that though? Oh, I don't have the pink bow on. I forgot. I'm sure you could cheese the ROM to set up Cal for you. I don't think that's the thing that's normally there. I'm pretty sure it's not. I accidentally went for Shadow Ball. I'm gonna get Thunder Waved. Oh my god. I'm gonna waste time here. I cannot save in a battle in Gen 2 because I have not updated. I still have my own custom, what am I trying to say here? I have my own custom game states. Hopefully I don't just lose. I think I could lose here. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna count it. I'm back at Karen. Save state. Of course I can save in a battle. Nobody's gonna stop me. And that was just my fault. I think a lot of times I would just personally be like, you know what? I guess if I wasn't streaming, I wouldn't have picked the wrong move, you know? I'd be more dialed in. I wouldn't be talking about whatever I was talking about. Whatever old news I was talking about. I need to be level 83 speedrunner. I can go back to the pink bow. Yeah, you can almost one-shot every single trainer, and it's just more efficient to just go ahead and get it out of the way before you start your Kanto grind. Because what's the point of making fights harder when you can already one-shot these anyway? It just yielded the best results. Like I said, lots of practice. You already know. Tried, true, tested. Was this just my second time? I'll look into Cal. That's something interesting to know. It's something I never really thought about. When does he show up? Is it after all the gyms or something like that? Okay, we still have a repel active from earlier, so we can still get over here. And this will be the last grind. We just gotta do 2. There is, yeah, you can look at like how they handled it in Soul Silver. I think there is difference to Cal. I think there's like different stuff you can do. Cal's just like the baseline one, right? I mean, this game came out 24 years ago. You can't expect the games to be like, you know, rematching the Elite Four. That's just something we all got to deal with in life, you know? It might be a pretty good battle to pick up if you're just a little bit short. I find myself more often than not, if the Pokemon's really good and doesn't have like 5 base speed like Granbull, usually you can actually cut out a lot of rare candies. Especially, I know like nothing wrong, I'm not saying anything's wrong with this, but I'm saying especially like in a Curse Learn set, like there's no way, like most of the time you can cut out like 5 rare candies if you wanted to. I feel like you could probably do red at like level 73 or something like that with Curse. This run feels pretty bad without it, but it's just part of it. I was talking about it earlier. I don't see too much of a difference. Like, to me, Curse is on the same level as Double Team in Gen 1. Every Pokemon learns it. It like boosts multiple stats. Like, it's the same. That's just my opinion on it. Last time, we just gotta beat Lance and we're good. Honestly, doesn't take that long. Our repel just ran out. Hopefully I won't pick the wrong move this time. The whatever reason, I'll think about that later. Like, should that even count? I don't know. We'll come back to that line of thinking later, but for now, I don't care too much about it. We could probably just go straight return, but I only have 5 left. And 3 Pokemon left. I'm pretty sure I can just go straight return. Even the return will one-shot the Aerodactyl now. What a beast. never looked at Lance's team and thought bird, to be honest. Hey, one damn Pokemon on this team that looks like a bird. Now Lance is a murderer, but you gotta put some respect on his name. Oh yeah. I got some pretty good ideas in there, but the problem is that I'm still small enough of a channel to where people can still probably take the idea and be like, oh, look at this good idea. I'm always weary of that. The double-edged sword of having good ideas. It just makes so much sense. I don't think most people have any artistic talent though, so I don't know how many people are like drawing their own stuff. Probably nobody, I would guess. Oh yeah, Lance is a psychopath. That is the secret. Never have good ideas. It's just gonna get taken away from you. The ideas will never push you further. It'll just push somebody else further that takes it from you. That's the lesson in life, really, honestly. What are we even trying for? Oh, my Rapidash. Wait, where are you going? Move, you little punk. Like, I'm about to slap the taste out of your mouth. Can we just ice punch this dude? I don't want to heal. I only want to heal one time in the entirety of the Kanto region. Now, just to reiterate, we did all the extra training because we need to be a really high level for red. And even then, it's not the best fight. That's the long and the short of it. You don't want to train. You don't ever want to train in Kanto. Like, maybe there's a couple of extra battles that are okay. But if you need some significant training, it's never worth it to be like, I'll battle every single trainer I see. Because you're just going to end up fighting like level 15 Doduos at some point. So, I needed a lot of extra training. We got it in. So let's fuck this duck, shall we? I've been working on a Kanto route. I've been working on La Kanto. Yeah, Red's that dude that fought the Elite Four 10 times, like 15 times, and just leveled up all his Pokemon. Hides up on top of a mountain waiting for some idiot to come up there and fight him with just a Granbull. You do have to tank one move from Alakazam, and that's fine. But it's so much better to get Sabrina out of the way because she's in like kind of like a weird spot. She's in the way. If you had to come back to her later, it's just not worth it. Okay. Ah. I hate this part on the bike. I don't know why I just got right back on the bike. Better to take it slow and have more precise movement, in my opinion. I'm spazzing out. I'm going every single direction. Okay, we got machine part done. You know what? I want to do Nugget Bridge. Let's just go ahead and do it. It's still the worst part. Somehow made it like it's not as bad as like the you know, Kanto part or whatever, or the Rocket Takeover, but you know, it's still pretty bad. How do you do Sabrina? Up, down, down, left. There's a there's a faster route, but that's the safer route. The other one implies some movements, especially if somebody plays on ×4 speed. The easier, like, less input route is usually better overall, because you're not worried about, like, when you're playing on like anything on high speed, you're not worried about precise movement and like mechanical prowess. You're more like focused on like, hey, what's the quickest and easiest way to do this thing that really has no risk, and then you can kind of work your way up from there. So I like, you know, up, what was it, up, down, down, left, something like that. I don't know, it's just, it's muscle memory at this point. Yeah, this is Nugget Bridge. Nugget Path? No, it's always been this way. We're already past Nugget Bridge. This is route, what is Bill's? Route 23? I don't remember. I think it said it on the screen, but I don't pay attention anymore. Hey, welcome to Kanto. There's a reason why we had to train on the Elite Four for a while, because there is not enough meat on these bones to get enough of these levels. I'm just kind of setting everything up, and then we'll just let the dominoes fall very soon. I'm just trying to pick up as much as I can. Jesus Christ. My inputs were so bad right there. We actually don't need leftovers today. It's one of the few runs where you just don't need it. Curse users are crying right now. Leftovers, please. And Mother Johto Nugget is path. That's a pretty good one. I hope the path is correct. I really haven't looked at the route all that much. I paused and looked at it a couple of times. I used the wrong move, but honestly, 4 of my moves could have knocked that thing out. It's Johto. Like, honestly, the trainer with the Executor, that's one of the best trainers in the entire Johto region, because he has a level 38 on his team. Like, it's pathetic. Like, I'm telling you, like you can bring up like 1 or 2 trainers maybe that are like, hey, what about Cal or whatever, and it's like, okay, yeah, he's pretty good, but what are you supposed to do with 1 trainer? I just fought an Executor, didn't I? Okay, so if I fight Misty, we have pretty much cleaned up this whole section. They could be a little bit better. Yeah, you can skip a lot of stuff in Kanto. We're already past Lugia's time, where I don't know if we can even beat Politoad's time, to be honest with you. Granbull's just not as good without Curse. Like, that's just sorry to say. This should be my one and only heal in Kanto. I set everything up just so I could barely make it there. I wish you could just walk in the door and just toss the machine part to that guy and say, okay, I'm good. See you, dude. Like, you have to walk all the way in these weird placed desks. Okay. Now the dominoes are falling. I do like blue. Hey, especially when Silver got a little bit more lore in like the remakes and stuff. Pretty cool character. I like how he's not really that good. Like, honestly, that's one of the things I like about him. Ah! The bike is not being too kind to me right now. Everywhere you go, I sound like I'm about to sing a Sugar Ray song. Everywhere you go, there's like obstacles that only exist to slow you down. Hey, you blink, you miss it. We're already done with Pallet Town. Hopefully I made it enough steps to make it to Blaine. But, okay, good. Macargo, actually one of the only Pokemon I can't really do anything to. Like, Shadow Ball's okay, but Macargo, one of the few Pokemon that can withstand a hit. Cal's experience is a little bit off of Koga. Makes sense. Probably a pretty decent trainer if you need just one battle for some reason. I think I talked about this in a video where I kind of had highlighted some positives about the game. I think Janine's low levels make a lot of sense. Adds to the character. Basically, the daughter of somebody who got thrust into the role doesn't have the best, overconfident, not as good as she thinks she is. I think it's a good gem. Ice Punch, not that great on this gym either. You look at something like Kabutops, resisted, so another Shadow Ball situation. Exactly, she's only the leader because her dad got promoted to the Elite Four and she's not quite ready for it yet. I'm sure there's some interesting story beats that could come out of that, but you know, just filling in the blanks, it feels pretty good. Hey, you get the job who you know, you know? Every time Earthbound comes on, I'm just like, man, what is this song? And it's like Earthbound. Oh my god, is my shit gonna start freezing? Reflect is pretty bad there. Gonna slow me down just a tiny tidbit. That's one turn. This is 2 turns. 3 turns. Ah, you little bitch. 4 turns. Reflect faded, there we go. Reflect is gone. Yeah, who actually plays the game optimally? Like, if you were just playing casually, like, I might have 10 ghost types ready to go just because I like them. And there's not really much other reasoning than that. I feel sorry if somebody just plays the game casually and they're trying like really hard to like min-max them. That's pretty sad. I just feel like I'm gonna get an encounter. I'm actually gonna make a save state. Okay, I thought I was gonna jump over that rail. I've actually done pretty good. I made like slight mistake, but the time is about what I would expect, just because we have to do 2 extra Elite Four grinds. Now this fight is not gonna be good, but there is one thing that I can test out that I've been holding off on forever. Use all the rare candies. I hate the menuing in Gen 2. It's like different than Gen 1 just slightly. Level 83. Quick Claw. And I'm actually going to learn Detect. I only need it for one little testing purposes. Other than that, you know that Protect would be infinitely better. Double the uses. You talking about Steven Stone? Are you a Steven Stone motherfucker? Right now, my tentative testing of Gen 3, I am not going to do Steven Stone as the ending point. Just because I don't think it's the same as Red. Maybe I'll change my mind over time, but I feel like he's a monotype trainer and it doesn't feel good to fight. Okay, quick pause because my music stopped playing. Yeah, if Pikachu charms, it's over. Like, we have to reset. So here's what I'm going to test out. Here's the test. I'm going to turn 1. Oh shit, we have a good music for this too. Turn 1, I'm going to detect and see if that messes with the AI on turn 2. That's what we're going to do. He turned 1. Maybe we're on to something. Reflect is bad, but it's not the end of the world. Now this psychic damage might very well be the end of the world. So hopefully we can turn 1. He's gonna amnesia. The body slam didn't paralyze us. Now we're in some pretty bad, we're in a pretty bad state right now. I probably need a quick claw on the Charizard to win this one. Yeah, unless I crit. Oh, he survived anyway. There we go. So pretty promising. You can see that even at 83, the fight's not great. I used the quick claw to give me like an additional 23% chance of maybe pulling a rabbit out of my hat. Okay, I mean, turn 1 paralysis. Go on ahead, Red, cool. That one worked. I would probably, like, honestly, really and truly, I would rather not take this damage. But it does seem to work on Charm, and that's something that's worth knowing. Quick Claw, by the way. I got the Quick Claw proc. What's up, Tony? What's up, Tonster? We're gonna, unless we get a Quick Claw proc. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I think we done it. Ooh. I don't know how I feel about the detect. Detect's actually like a pretty good strat that somebody mentioned it to me right before stream. Some random person. I'm sorry if you're listening to this and you're the random person. I should probably just look it up. I'm gonna do a second run. Don't worry. It might be an hour and 44-minute total run, but you know, we'll do a second one. Who told me about that? I'll give you a little quick shout out. God, the way YouTube does their shit now. Hang on. Let me open up Studio in a different tab real quick. I need to find out who this person is. Somebody just offhandedly mentioned it to me earlier, and I was like, wait a second. Let me test this out. Because I'm not above admitting that I do not know everything about Gen 2, and sometimes somebody has a good strat. What is your name? Oh, Sam McDonald. Sam McDonald. Bandit Rest is his tag. He said maybe try Protect for turn 1 charm. And that's what we did. Old Sam McDonald coming through, baby. And I thought to myself, I said, you know what? I'll just pick up Detect. I want to say Protect so bad. Whose idea was it to have 2 moves? Like you got, hey, there's Protect. What if we just made a move called Detect and we just gave it 5 PP instead of 10? I actually don't love the strat because if you take thunder damage, it still kind of hurts, but I will admit, it did increase our chances. But you saw that at level 83, the fight didn't really feel that good still. So just to give you some ideas before we restart and maybe try another run. At level 83, if you're not using the pink bow and you max out proteins, you still only have about a 66% chance to knock out the Charizard. And you would have to be... Ursaring's a lot faster though, right? I would think Ursaring could do better than 81, but I don't know yet. I have not played Ursaring. But Granbull is... that Granbull has to be slower than Ursaring. I will look that up right this second. Let me pull up a tab real quick. Ursaring stats. Yeah, he's 10 base speed higher. So it'd be the same strat. I don't know, do you play without curse? Or are you a dirty little curse user? Espeon can go for psychic as well. But you can usually wait out the you can wait out the Protect. It's not the end of the world, but Snorlax loves to paralyze you. He will get that 30% chance almost every time if you let him. You know. Oh, you play without curse. Okay, yeah. 81. Not bad. It's at least a starting point. Turn Metal Claw. It's Metal Claw in Gen 2. Never thought about using it. Earthquake. Return Earthquake. Honestly, you're probably good to go there. Yeah, level 55 base speed's still slow. Was level 81 a spot where you could outspeed Pikachu? Was that like 170 speed? I mean, to be fair, all steel moves are bad in Gen 1 or Gen 2. Speed tie? Is Ursaring in the fast leveling group? I don't know why I'm getting so much information about Ursaring here. That's the end. We're gonna delete that save. I got to let's see. Let's get everything set up. Medium fast. I bet it has a lot faster leveling. Yeah, but to be real, I didn't even use the most Pokemon, like let's say Steelix, that you could say, hey, maybe there's a use for Iron Tail. Usually the Pokemon's so slow and bad that like it doesn't even matter at a certain point. Like you're just gonna one-shot anything anyway. The problem's speed. Granbull has slightly... I'm interested in Ursaring, but I'm more interested in Kangaskhan at the moment. I've been working on a Kangaskhan route, and I really wanted to get Granbull done before I finished Kangaskhan. I wanted to see. They're very similar Pokemon, and I wanted to see how they stack up. Not quite, you know, versus style, but, you know, they're very similar Pokemon. I think this is that point in the run where my YouTube is going to start going incredibly slow. I don't know what it is about big playlist. Maybe I just need to reset it. I think I'm going to do that, actually. We'll come back. I'm going to reset this real quick. And we'll be ready to go soon. We'll get everything ready. Awkward silence. I know. You don't gotta tell me twice. Let's see. Playlist. I'm trying to see if just refreshing or just starting a whole new page and stuff helps out. It's a problem I need to figure out, but I just never do. I stream so infrequently these days. Let's start with Dudley. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Steel's a defensive type, not really an offensive type. I would say it's good against rock type, but what's not good against rock type? Poor things. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a quick break. Gonna refresh my water, stretch my legs. And I guess we'll see how it goes on the next one. We'll be back in like, I don't know, give me a few minutes. Should we go back over to, let's see. How about that? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm back and I forgot to unmute my mic. I'm sorry. Thanks, guys. I didn't even notice. We'll just restart. Yeah, okay. I was saying I should have started out as a boy because, you know, mix it up. Maybe the change will increase something in me. Maybe the testosterone. Maybe we'll pump some iron. We'll channel our inner Scott Steiner. Wasn't too awkward. It's like watching most streams where people, imagine this, people have silent streams where they don't ever talk, so, you know. I could have swore I hit unmute, but I guess not. It is what it is. It's insignificant and it's already irrelevant. Barry. Let's see if I can get these items without messing up my routing. Nope. That potion is such a hard thing for me to get. I don't know if any of you ever watched like MK Fire and Ice on YouTube. I used to watch the no commentary runs on games if I, you know, wanted to see if I just wanted to like the game or not. Why did I go around that building? What am I doing? Making the round fucking tour? I don't think we can do much better in run 2. I feel like, honestly, I don't know about the detect strategy. Maybe for a certain Pokemon it could be good, but I'm not sure if Granbull's the one that it's good on. I accidentally made his name Silver. Oh no. Oh heavens to Betsy. I've done it now. Now I've done it. Maki, we're coming straight for you, brother. Maki, everybody, it's Maki. Maybe the Sparrow won't absolutely whip my ass on this turn. The first trainer in Faulkner's gym really did a lot of damage to me last time. I think I know how I gotta fight. Oh my god, I went the wrong way on my inventory. Run over. It's over with. Pack it up, boys. Look at that old man that specifically got in my way. Another crit. The Sparrow got another crit. So I will not have a berry for Bugsy. That should be fine. Oh, I'm supposed to use a tail whip for that guy. Yeah, old people need to be dropped off on an island and shot. That's my opinion on it. If you're an old people, sorry. Annie, how old is old? I would consider myself older, but not old. Got the grip, baby. Maybe I can save the berry. I saved the berry, everybody. 50, that's not too old. I'm just joking. Ew, that's not too old. Okay. God, what in What in God's name am I doing? The optimization. If you don't talk to that guy, you have one less Pokeball and it takes 5.5 less seconds. Don't the game know about the optimization? Ooh, I almost ran right into that guy. Ah! I'm going to make an executive decision here, and I'm going to cut out a trainer later. If it really messes up my experience, then so be it. But I really don't want to have to redo the run because I'm trying to glance at chat because I'm a degenerate and I can't stop myself. I'm not old. I'm older. I'm not old. There's a difference in those two things. Older than who? Probably most people watching the stream. That's who. I'm gonna skip the first fire breather. I want to say I'm hoping that the there's comparable experience to the whatchamacallit. We'll just get rid of charm. I mean, there's no reason to. I don't know if this will work out. I'm just doing a quick off the top experiment and I'm hoping it works out right. I think you're only as young as you can feel. Or what am I saying? You're only as young as you feel. And I feel old as fuck some days. Not gonna lie. I need to do better. But I think everybody can relate to that. Oh, I don't have, hang on. I'm gonna pause it real quick. I don't have shuffle on. I think we're roughly at the same exact experience as we usually are. I think I might have made a mistake here. I hope, no I didn't. Okay, good. The main thing for me is like, oh, I didn't level up, so this isn't exactly where I want to be. Uh-oh. Please, God, just work out for me. There we go, thank you. To be that close, it's so hard just to do stuff on the fly sometimes. Did I make a mistake? I didn't heal. I think I'm healthy enough. Okay, good. A spinal tap. Okay, if I could just make it to like, I feel like I'll be in my zone if I could just make it to like, I don't know, the rocket hideout section. This truly is a route that just has a lot of extra stuff in it. Oh my god, I know it's not compatible. You can usually, for me, I always judge my movements and stuff, like if I'm making good movements, like when the repel wears off, like if it wears off a lot earlier than it should, it's like, okay, my movement was awful. I love Swinub. I love Altaria. The best shiny in the game. Oh yeah, Kenya's coming up soon. I didn't learn Headbutt. That's gonna cost me a couple of turns right here, that's fine. Oh, Magnemite. Okay. Okay, if we get a plus 10 haircut, we can probably get an early return. Moment of truth. What do you guys think? How good of a haircut? Plus 1! It's not fair. He can't keep getting away with this. Move, God. Who thought? There's so many people that are just like right in the way. And it has to be intentional. It has to be said. This part right here is the absolute worst. Like you can't go in the middle path, can you? Even though I'm going back there later, I just don't want to forget. I'm afraid I'm going to be a little bit off on my level, so I'm going to go the Arnie route first. Hey, they gave Granbull that buzz. Okay, last time I punched an Abra on accident. What an absolute unmitigated disaster. Maybe that won't happen again. Okay, we got the rollout. We start out with the crit. Boom, boom, bop, bop, easy. Why did I go in that way? What is wrong with me? What is actually wrong with me? Ah! Hi, Jim. Try again. Start from the beginning and try again. No. I just want you to critically think for a second. Look at my name. I don't mean to be like this to it. Listen, just think about it for a second and just look at those 3 words and just see if you can determine what my name is in those 3 words. You're getting closer. It's gotta be. I'm pretty sure DJ Luna Moondrop's like a bot. The only time I've ever heard anybody say that, like a seriously, like as a serious manner, is like my email, and somebody would say something similar to that. If I get the ethers and stuff like that, I should be able to trim off a little bit of time. Oh, my name's really not Matt. Sorry to tell you guys. It's kind of like a Jack Septic Guy thing. Like, it's not really Matt. I'm not going to tell you what it really is, but, you know. I'm all about that anonymity, brother. Because it rolls off the tongue, you know? Yeah, a lot of people don't use their real name for stuff like this. But I just think it's really funny when it's just like, hey Jim, and it's not even the way I spelled Jim. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's like you can't be a real person. Oh, did I say no to that? I think I did. Mike Hawk. Oh yeah, you're 100% right on that. How could I be so stupid to pick something else other than Mike? You could pick Hunt. I entered the center. I gotta reload. Okay. I entered the center, and that's like a cardinal sin. That's like a gargantuan waste of time. Give me strength. Lord, give me strength. Let me get this Krabby on the first time, I promise. Oh. Not even a nibble twice in a row? Jesus? You there? I mean, this channel is really old. Like, in all reality, I should have started a new channel when I started doing Pokemon stuff, but I started back on like a dead channel. Probably my mistake. Honestly, probably the one thing that held me back in terms of growth the most is starting back on a dead channel, but nothing I can really do about it now. Except for Battle Preston. Yeah, you could do Mike Hawk. You could do Hunt. You could do Anus. Really, just the possibilities are endless. What Mike Hugh? What is that? Yep, doing 2 runs a day. Huge anus. Those aren't as good though. Those are more like elementary school level, I think. Doesn't really get me quite where I need it. I need some more vulgarity into it. I need some more thought provocation, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm well versed in the early Simpsons seasons. Huge fan, huge anus fan, if you will. I mean, he had a movie called Octopussy. Oh man. Oh, Sage Ping, my favorite. How many Gaslies we got today? 45, 35? Octopussy. No, King of the Hill's nothing compared to The Simpsons. I love King of the Hill. I just don't think it's as good as The Simpsons. And I'm not talking about current day Simpsons. I'm talking about like the first magical. I don't know. They had a lot of early good seasons. Love that shit. When like Conan O'Brien was doing the writing for them. Yeah, we're going back a little bit. I say Octopussy all the time. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I used to go out to the bars and I would just be like, hey, Octopussy girl. Never worked, but, you know, you still got to say it. Thank you for agreeing with my opinion. King of the Hill's great. I just really like the early Simpsons episodes. A lot of my childhood and senses of humor is all based off of early Simpsons, so I owe it a lot for development, honestly. Ah. I guess we'll get the tech again. I did like that strategy quite a bit. I do like South Park. I love Cotton Hill. I'll be honest with you guys, Family Guy got old so quick. I cannot pretend that I like Family Guy. At times, Family Guy's okay at best. Right? And this might be an unpopular opinion here, but at worst, Family Guy's the most unfunny, mind-numbing, awful. Oh yeah, this is Earthbound, all right. The thing about, before I get on this rant here, let me get through this little fucking maze. Family Guy's like, they'll make references to stuff from like 85 years ago that absolutely nobody knows about. And that's the whole episode where it's just like, hey Lois, you remember when we stole those cigarettes in 1942? And it'll have like an awful flashback scene that's just like all about that. And nobody gets the joke. And it's just like, okay. Daria, I love Daria. That's an old one though. That's like MTV. I'm a little bit different on South Park. I love South Park. Fun fact, I used to like, there used to be this South Park quiz app like years and years ago. And I used to play this quiz app non-stop. And I was like, #1 in like the United States of America at it. Like I just knew every question about South Park. But I would say, oh my God, home movies, dude. Brendan, forget what I was saying about South Park. Home movies, underrated. Oh, Brendan, Coach McGurk, dude, Coach McGurk. I forgot to hit the switch. Y'all are getting me on some shit right now. Nobody mentioned Coach McGurk in my chat. We don't talk about Coach McGurk in this chat room. Yeah, they have a lot of good voice actors in that actually. I mean, and then, you know, isn't Brendan Smalls just his name, the guy who made the stuff? He went out, he's the guy who did Metalocalypse. Home movies should narrow it down all the way. It's a show. Yeah, Chappelle Show was good. We're going back a long time though. I remember when Chappelle Show hit that point to where it was too popular almost, to where it's like, even like the really popular kids would talk about it. It's like, okay. Yeah, Archer's pretty good. A little bit newer though. I wouldn't say new nowadays, but like at the time it came out, like some of the stuff we're talking about, Archer's a lot newer. Like Archer was getting, you know, you would just have to watch it. Home movies is just like a really weirdly drawn show that I just found very funny. Adventure Time, I like Adventure Time, actually. It's, in terms of that style of cartoon, like just family-friendly cartoon, I would say it rates just under regular show for me. Like I recently, I think last year, I watched all of regular show again. I really enjoy regular show. Oh, I didn't mean to go down there. There's a hidden full hill you can get down there, but I didn't need it. I'm finding myself getting to the boredom. It's really hard to do 2 crystal runs. Oh, I saved the mint berry, so that means we'll have an easier time on Chuck. Great. I like SpongeBob. I just don't really watch it a whole lot. Not really my cup of tea, but I can't deny that it's a great show. Well, the creator died. I mean, when you're like propping up a skeleton like that just to get the profits going, you know, you gotta give it up. Tom and Jerry, that's some old stuff. That's what my dad liked. My dad's like almost 70. I got a fucking potion right there and I don't know why. Let me just use this shit. Yeah, I mean, Tom and Jerry's just a classic. I wouldn't say it's great, like, it's something fun just to turn your brain off and watch, for sure. This is a Donkey Kong 2 song right now, isn't it? Or Donkey Kong Country, I think. I'd have to look to be sure. I watched Three Stooges. Somebody in my family used to watch it and I watched it a little bit, but like, man, that's just some classic slapstick comedy though, right there. That's like, not much to it. I get why people liked it, but man, entertainment sure has evolved. Do I still have a rappel on? Got to. No way I made it this far without a... There's no way I would ever make it this far. Okay, that's what I thought. Red Skeleton. No, can't say I have. Oh, I'm gonna ask you guys this though. I've been. There's a show I've been wanting to watch, and it's a classic. It's not really old, but it's just something that I know would be right up my alley. But I can never find it, you know, to watch it. Anybody watch Twin Peaks? Jackass is slap ass. That's what that is. I'm a big horror guy though, like that's my roots. Twin Peaks is like old, like pretty old. I've been wanting to watch it for like so long, but it's just not available to watch anywhere. Like you have to order DVDs off of like Amazon, and I'm just like, man, I just want to watch it on the internet somewhere. We still have the mint berry, so this should be a free fight. Thank God, that got a little bit closer than I thought. I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. I'm not gonna pick up the PP up. I felt like I did really good without it. Save me a little. I gotta save every ounce of time I can because we gotta do the Elite Four fucking 3 times to even get close to the level we need to fight Red at. Do I still have a rappel going? I have to. If I can make this, if this rappel can last through Goldenrod here, I'll be so happy. Come on, baby, just last. Oh, it just wore off. Perfect. I guess I'll heal after this. I'm just low. I think I have... Man, I don't even know if I've used super potions this run, so I think I could just heal. I'm getting to the point to where I really don't have to worry too much about healing anymore. I'm just gonna one-shot everything. Dawson's Creek, okay. We're done with you. When we're talking about stuff like that, like Fairly Odd Parents and stuff like that, that's a little Jimmy Neutron. That's like a little bit past my cartoon watching times. Eventually later in life I'd go back and watch stuff, but that was like around the time where I was a young adult, I guess, you know. Oh my god, I just taught Rage. I'm gonna reset. Not a full reset, just because I'm scratching my eyeball looking at chat. I'm in the central time zone. It's pretty late for me here though. It is 12 o'clock. I just needed to get a feel. Like, I mean, I played a bunch of Crystal runs, but doing them on stream and doing multiple back to back really is a time sink. Takes quite a while. Yeah, I'm in the central time zone, so that narrows down our locations to anywhere from Chicago to some parts of Florida. The bike shop, come on, you motherfucker. Leave me alone. You are not Pacific. There's no way you're Pacific. Hey, good luck to you too. I won't call the bluff on it. I'll believe you for now. I'm just saying, usually people, like, if I say, hey, I'm going to stream at, like today, 9:30 Central Time, like I usually say my time zone as the reference, but I noticed that you always say Eastern. There's some more context clues that I could go further than that, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm always like a detective. I'm always like figuring shit out. I think I've already cracked the case. At this point, you know, more people live on the East in California? All right, Mark, you done. Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the like populace and per capita and stuff like that, I mean, my God, California is like 25 states on its own. I think I was 79 experience short really early in the game, and I don't think that would ever be a problem for me at any point, but let's hope not. I'm going to use a preemptive ether. Rival battle is going to be tough. I'll tell you that. It's definitely going to be a rival battle. God, I love this song. It's from Shenmue, and unfortunately, I will try to go back and play it. 47% of the USA is in Eastern. Wow. So that means that I gotta reset. I'm looking at chat. Idaho. I got you. Okay. I could believe that. Yeah, Idaho's pretty believable. Corn State. Nebraska? Or as we like to call it down here, Nebraska. I mean, I don't know. I would consider Nebraska the corn state because, I mean, the Cornhuskers. Nebraska Cornhuskers is their college name, Nebraska University. Yeah, I mean, I'm in a damn corn state. Every state's a corn state. Corn rules the world. Man, how time flies when you're fighting a bunch of Growlithe. Hell yeah, dude. Corn? I feel you. Corn, corn. Yeah, why did they call it Washington? You know, the apple don't fall far from the Washington. That's what they used to tell me. Oh man, okay, we got the pseudo one shot just because it got burned, but I'm just trying shit out. I guess I'll just use this max ether. I don't know why I don't want to use the other ether, but I just don't. Maybe I'll need it. I know I probably don't need it, but honestly, like, I'm looking for problems to solve right now, I guess. There is no problems, but it's so mind-numbingly boring during the rocket takeover section. All you can do is just try to play well. I still got the mint berry on. At this point, I'm never going to use it again. Alright, we're down to just what, 3 battles? Why is that there's a scientist, the first scientist you fight right there is not, or not fight, but you pass. He's not an enemy. But he moves around like a spinner and he's so suspicious. It's such a weird choice. Probably need to go a little bit lighter. The Golbat's really tanky. If you don't go for a hard-hitting move, it's just going to survive and make your life miserable. I think I'll need... Maybe I can just go straight headbutt. I would hate to get caught without headbutt and only have resisted moves for the Houndoom, but I think I'll be fine. Well, that was my opportunity. I could have ice punched the Murkrow. I think 5's a no. Yeah, I was in Washington not too long ago. Big old mountains. I will say though that Seattle stinks, man. I don't know what it is about Seattle. Last time I went to Seattle, I was thinking the whole time, I was like, man, this place stinks. Yes, yes, no, yes, no. I did not have a good experience. SeaTac airport? Man. That is a piece of shit airport, and I hated every second I was in there. It was one of the worst. No hyperbole here. One of the worst experiences of my entire life. Never in my life will I get close to SeaTac Airport ever again. Enjoy some fries. I will. Okay, now we're pretty much set up for the rest of the run. It's just a matter of executing and just getting through it. Oh, gas station liquor? That sounds like my kind of place. Okay, I can skip this ether. Can I not just make eye contact with the other monitor? Oh, fuck you. Let me pause it. Am I still watching? Yes. I'm watching now, I'm skipping. I'm not lying to you guys. Like, my SeaTac experience was so bad. It's so bad. Like, I do not want to do that ever again in my life. It was so nonsensical and took up so much of my time. Already so far away from home. Listening to some goober redirect us for hours on end, like, go fuck yourself. Oh yeah, I went through.
Stoner, brother.
Speedrunner, appreciate that once again. Oops, got lost in the sauce. Man, if that rappel could just last a little bit longer, I could have made it through the whole place. Ah. Wisconsin sound cool. Yeah, Wisconsin is cool. I like Wisconsin. I just had a specifically really bad experience with SeaTac Airport. I'm not even talking about stinky Seattle. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm just talking about the airport. It was understaffed. I'll just say this and we'll leave it at that. It took what should have only taken 45 minutes to an hour at best and stretched it out to a nearly like a 4-hour wait. It was miserable. 4 hours. And here's the kicker. There was only like 2 people working, and I get it. pretty tough for 2 people to do all that. But we rounded a corner after waiting for so long, and there was like 15 people that worked there just gathered around having a meeting, and it's like they were having like a 2-hour. Here's what it boils down to. Fuck SeaTac. If you can, go somewhere else. Panhandle. Does Idaho have a panhandle? I thought that was like Florida. I'm also gonna skip this elixir. I don't need it. Pal, strategy, anybody, love, both good. I hate this part. It's just like literally like, would you punch a Pokemon in the face? No. Oh, you're a perfect trainer. Would you take a knife out and slit a Pokemon's throat just to satisfy your own primal urges? No. Okay, yeah, you're a good trainer. It's right up top. Where are we going? Fuck. Ugh, I'm losing it. I'm losing my mind. Would you punch Dratini directly in the fucking face? No. Oh, you're a great trainer. Would you throw Dratini on the ground and spit on him? No? Hey, here's the badge. You're a dragon. I knew you were a dragon all along. Oh my god. I'm done with Crystal for a while after this. I gotta take a break. Alright, I gotta remember cool trainer Megan. If you go straight down, you'll miss her. I don't want to fight her. Alright, we gotta grind the Elite Four a few times. A little boring, but you might as well do it first. It'll increase everything. Nothing we can do about the level that we need to fight Red at. Don't even try to fight your fate. Man, I just realized how much more game there is left. Woo! No, I visit Alaska a good bit, but I don't live there. I've been to Alaska 3 times. There used to be people in my chat from Alaska, but I don't think they're around right now. Or I don't know, you know how it goes. People come and go, and I don't think there's anybody left that's from that area. Wrong move. Oh, crit. No matter. I'm a little bit worried. I think I'm at the right experience range here. The stick combos are really important because you'll outspeed the Xatu by 1, and then when you level up, you'll outspeed the Jinx by 1 as well. So pretty important levels. One shot everything except the Slowbro. Pretty easy Elite Four. It's really, honestly, it's such a shame that we don't outspeed here. Maybe I'm a little bit short on experience. We'll find out. It's such a shame that Granbull just doesn't have okay speed. If it just had okay speed, we could just do the Elite Four once and just be able to, I don't know. Lost opportunity. That's what the Granbull run boils down to. Lost opportunity. So close to greatness, but just, you can't do red if you have low speed. If you attack base, you're going to get hit with that turn 1 charm. It's going to be too bad for you. Too bad. Too sad. I did not know that. I was briefly in Canada last year for a little bit. Couldn't find J Rose though. My whole goal of being there. Okay, things to remember. I don't need to find Scott. I needed to find J Rose. He knows why. God, I didn't hit the range and now I got hit with a sand attack. It really doesn't matter what you go for here. It's going to use Curse. I'm in a good position. I don't think, like, maybe Flamethrower, crit, burn. I'm not looking for, I'll tell you this right now, I'm not looking for Madrybread. Madrybread can stay in whatever hole he's at. I'm looking for J Rose and he knows why. Oh, if you look hard enough, 80% of everything is Canadian. It's like they have a program for them where it's like, okay, here, you can be successful. I'm a little bit more hurt than I would like to be. I kind of took a risk here. I might reset. Really depends on how this goes. Yikes, I gotta tank a flamethrower. And I put myself in a bad position here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something real quick. I gotta reset, that's for sure. Alright, give me a second. I made like a blunder that has nothing to do with the game. A me problem, if you will. It should be fixed now. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't heal there. Kind of just a worthless, like, not needed reset. but I took the risk just to make it a tiny bit faster. I mean, there's not many Southerners that make videos, period, I don't think. Not gaming stuff. Major in Pokemon streaming at McGill. I believe that. Okay. Probably the most boring part of the run outside of the takeout sections. I just gotta do the Elite Four twice to get some experience. But there is a couple of things that you need to do. Put your pink bow back on. Don't need to never melt ice ever again. And if you don't pick up this SS ticket here, he will call you after every subsequent Elite Four challenge. You can make it through the Elite Four twice before you have to use another repel. What am I doing? As soon as you go right here, you can fly. I mean, cooking channels, I don't know. I don't give a shit about that. I said games. I mean, North Carolina's pretty high up in comparison to some like, you know, Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee. Like a lot of people, and I guess I'd probably do it myself, I would consider like, you know, West Virginia and like North Carolina country, but like, I don't know about that. Not deep. But with that said, it's not something that I'm particularly like gatekeeping, proud of, or really care about, or give a single shit about at all, though. Man, crystal runs are like in this weird niche, I guess, for me, where it's like it takes just a little bit too long. There's a little bit like better Pokemon that don't have to do extra training. I could probably get 2 runs done in about 3 hours maybe, but like this, not it. Yeah, Seattle's stinky with a horrible airport. That's what Seattle is. I seen a man on the street corner arguing about some dirt in a bucket. Like that's where we're at with that. I was outside trying to smoke a stogie, and I was like, don't look at him. Don't make eye contact with him. Oh my god, I got so lucky. I accidentally went for Fire Punch for no reason. I'm not traumatized, I hate it. It was an awful experience. I did eat, I don't know if this is like a huge chain. I think it's out there in the, that general area, but like Dick's Burgers, pretty good. I liked it a lot. Had to Google a stogie. Oh, it's more slang. One more time, baby. Dick's Burgers all over Washington. A pretty good place. Really, like, surprisingly cheap in this day and age. You hate being outside? Yeah, I'm not a city person anyway, so being outside at night in a city, I'm just like, oh god. Literally a homeless man arguing about some dirt with himself. It wasn't the right kind of dirt. And I was like, man, I gotta hurry. Like my paranoid ass, like, it's like, I'm next. Like he's gonna think I have the dirt that he really needs and he's gonna start attacking me. I'm gonna get into a kerfluffle. Five Guys is great. I went there a couple weeks ago. Very expensive, but really good. I'm having deja vu. Exact same thing happened last time with the poison. I've been having to travel a good bit. And I've been eating at a lot of weird small places. Random ass places in big cities. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is pretty good. I'd say just locally around here is probably the best chicken sandwich that is available. The Spicy Deluxe. Woo! You're talking spicy, you're talking Monterey Jack cheese, you're talking tomato, lettuce, you're talking Chick-fil-A sauce. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, if a Chick-fil-A's opening up, there'll be a line. You'll be waiting hours. There was a Chick-fil-A location that opened up years ago where I used to live, and the streets were blocked up. Like the police had to get involved. Like it was crazy. It was madness. It doesn't matter how long the Chick-fil-A's been out. That's the secret. It doesn't matter. It'll always be busy. There's one near my wife's parents' house, so when she has to go there, usually I'm like, you know, Chick-fil-A sounded pretty good tonight. Chick-fil-A sounded pretty tasty right now. What about Bojangles? Y'all have Bojangles around there? I know the person from North Carolina does. Is it this one? Yeah. Man, I'm boycotting Wendy's at the moment. They're doing this thing to where like they're reserving the time to be like, hey, we're busy hours right now. We're going to up the prices of our food. So like, for example, they could just say, we're busy. Corporate says we're busy right now. So our combo is going to be $25. And I'm like, no, not for me, dude. Yeah, surge pricing. There you go. How bad will it be? I don't know. Wendy's has probably got the best burgers on the market. That ghost pepper chicken sandwich, god damn, dude. You kidding me? Yeah, it's already kind of expensive. That's the thing about it. It's already kind of expensive. I don't mind going there every once in a while. Bojangles. Oh, UNC. Yeah, okay, you're the guy. Man, I love Bojangles. I used to get it I used to work third shift. Get off about 5:50 in the morning, maybe about 6:20. I'd head over to Bojangles. I had about an hour and a half drive to get back home. Chicken biscuit. Whew. Wendy's has been morphing into like more of like a gourmet, higher class experience for years now, though. So that's like kind of its niche. I mean, I don't know about the people around here, but I mean, this little area is like I'm in the country. Like, there's people poor as fuck around here. Like, there's no way that surge pricing will. I'll tell you this Wendy's going out of business if they do that, and it's like, you know, they can't rely on me to fund them. I like ghost pepper chicken sandwich as much as the next guy, but Waffle House. I used to eat Waffle House a lot. Like, I'm not even emergencies. The emergency was for me was that I had to go to college in like 3 hours and no other place was open at 3:30 in the morning. I love Panda Express, but there's not a Panda Express around me. I did find Trader Joe's has, if you cook, Trader Joe's has some rice and some dishes that you can make that are exactly the same as Panda Express. And I've been using that to fill the void. I didn't mean to heal here, but it's fine. You have to put a little egg in the rice, but other than that, it's a pretty good replacement. I actually ate it tonight. We ate it tonight. Broccoli beef. I got some Kung Pao chicken too. I'll go ahead and do nugget first. The order you fight stuff in really doesn't matter. It's just like if you can get the dominoes to start falling. And this is the first, getting through this nugget bridge section is like the biggest domino. I like Kung Pao chicken. The only thing I cannot, oh, you had Chipotle? I ate Chipotle Thursday, actually. That burrito was so good, and I thought I was like, hey, I'm gonna get the spicy sauce. And I was like, I like spice. I like this. And it was way too spicy. So spicy, it hurt my tongue. My tongue was hurt my tongue has just now stopped hurting. The burrito was so big, like it was just like, Jesus Christ. That's your takeaway from Chipotle. It's like, my God, how much food are they giving me right now? Pretty expensive. I would say it's overrated and pretty expensive, but it's pretty good every once in a while. Oh, Sriracha's back. Sriracha's back. I'm the proud owner of a whole case right now. Alright, see you, dude. Sometimes stuff will just hit you off guard. Like, I'm a spicy guy. Like, I eat jalapenos on just about everything. Like, I love sauce. Like, I'm usually really good with the spice. And like, for some reason, this Chipotle specific sauce was just like, it just destroyed me. Like, I was like, Sweating. I mean, they make specific sriracha mayo. I got some of it, actually. I use it on chicken sandwiches I make at home. I have ever since sriracha has came back. Speaking of sriracha, like there was a time, I don't want to say Jacob, that was probably a stream years ago. I'm pretty sure, but like there was a sriracha shortage because they got the buck suit out of them because they tried to do some shady stuff. But this back now, and it's back so much that I use it like ketchup now. It's just ketchup to me now. We'll be making something. It's like, you need any like condiments or anything? No, I just use the sriracha. I think it was randomly, I don't even remember. Randomly some months ago, my wife came home and she was just like, hey, I just seen like a bunch of sriracha on the show and I just bought a bunch of it, and I was like, cool. Yeah, see, I like the taste of sriracha. It's a little bit spicy, but I'm a spice guy, but the taste is so important. Chick-fil-A sauce. That's almost just like a mixture, like a house sauce, like you would see. I noticed that nobody mentions Jack's. Anybody have a Jack's around them? Jack's, it's a restaurant. Just Jack's. It's a southern thing, I'm pretty sure. You'd have to be pretty... I swear there was one in North Carolina, but I could be wrong. It's been a couple of years since I went to North Carolina. There's no way. I think... No way that there's one up there, but I had somebody one time being like, they tried to say, yeah, Jack's is like a place only in this place, and I was like, man, I have like 7 Jack's like within 20 minutes of me. Papa do. Yeah, it's been several years since I've been to North Carolina myself, so I couldn't say for sure. And I really don't think about it a whole lot. I just know you don't see it when I'm out somewhere else. I'm going to be cutting this one close. I feel like I've kind of turned my brain off and I've been playing pretty good. But undoubtedly something will hold us up. It's good enough to get the data because I don't think... Like, it's not like I'm just misplaying Granbull. Granbull's just not really that good when you have to not use curse and you're just relying on your bad speed. It's bad. If I could get better at this Beedrill trainer right here, I feel like this cost me a lot of time. I'm just like not confident in my movements. See? I'm actually not going to battle him. I'm going to cheat. Sorry, guys. This is too late in the run for me to restart or anything. What I'm going to do is just make it a wild battle instead of a trainer battle. We're going to cheat, boys. What are you going to do about it? Nothing? Sitting here talking about the damn battle and ends up costing me. Oh my god. Raising Cane's? What about Zaxby's? I think I'm gonna run out of repel again right before I hit Blaine. I'm gonna be very sad again. Perfect timing. The repel ran out right there. I don't get the opportunity to eat Raisin Canes ever. Mainly like I've had the opportunity to one time and I decided no. But outside of that, I'm never in the area to eat it. But I have wanted to try it. I'm a big chicken guy. But usually if I'm out somewhere like that, like I would much rather, I'd rather eat some steak or something crazy. Like give me some king crab legs or something like that if I'm just out in like a foreign location. I do have to go back to Brock. That's the one place I have to go back to. Do I do little skips like what? McDonald's honey mustard. They don't have it in Canada? Oh my god. What a tragedy. Oh, I normally don't fight the Beedrill. Yeah, there's a different, like when you're streaming and just having a conversation about different fast food restaurants, a lot easier to run into the trainers. You're generally a lot more relaxed and you play a lot better off a stream. But if I did run into it, absolutely. If I had been trying to get this run going for like 5 or 10 times and I accidentally ran into the Beedrill trainer, god damn, you bet your ass I'll run from him. No doubt. Doesn't really ever happen, but for sure. Like, I mean, we've been live for 3.5 hours and that's the first trainer we've accidentally ran into that we ran from. But yeah, if I was trying really hard to get a good run, I could see myself doing it. I'm not too big of a stickler on being like, no, it's invalid. The run's invalid. Fuck no. I run from the Beedrill trainer and you like it. Pulled pork barbecue sandwich. That sounds pretty good. I would say pulled pork's almost like beyond Southern food. It's like, I could see pulled pork being like Miami. I think of like Dexter, the TV show Dexter. Always talking about pulled pork in that show. Yeah, I love trying different stuff too, and it's just hard for me to justify Raisin Canes. I do want to try it, but sometimes if it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go out, there's this specific, like special, I don't know, burger place or something, it's hard for me to say no to it. Okay, there's Reflect up right now, but I crit. Okay. Yeah, I don't see like the mental acuity. I don't see how it pertains like of being, I don't know. I'm just a little bit more relaxed. I made a big disclaimer about it at the start of the video. You know how my streams go at this point. I'm not here to give you a picture perfect. I'm going to sit here for 8 hours and run this game until I got every exact detail perfect. We make a little simple mistake. Now, honestly, instead of running from the Beedrill guy, the better solution would be to just reload a save state and just not even have to be in that situation anyway and save even more time. That would be the better solution for that. The surf there doesn't really save you any time. I hate that Granbull has to get every rare candy. I hate getting this rare candy right here. Fun fact, this rare candy takes like as long to get as like the Seafoam Island or Whirl Island candy. It takes so long. Okay, I need to Quick Claw, 10 rare candies, and learn Detect. Let's get the candies out of the way. 9, 283. Good. As much as I would love to have practiced this run a little more, unfortunately I've been playing a lot of Gen 1, getting ready for some video type stuff, and it's not it. Completely different movement from Gen 1. We could beat the first run, but it's not going to be by much. Turn 1 detect to avoid the charm. We'll see. I probably need at least one quick claw proc somewhere along the way. Yeah, I mean, that psychic, I think this psychic takes me low enough to where Snorlax is going to see body slam as the best case scenario. And he gets the paralysis. Of course he does. Okay. I think the turn 1 detect is a great anti-charm strategy, and I really like it. Okay, reflect is not great because I'm going to get hit with a follow-up psychic, and I think once again I'm in a range where it's going to go for body slam. It didn't, but reflect is up, so it doesn't even fucking matter. And he crit. You gotta be kidding me, dude. The red fight's the biggest. It's like the biggest cheaty fight ever. So I like the tech to avoid charm. We missed the thunder. I took some damage. Yeah, that's good to start the tech. Or to start the... What am I trying to say here? Look, what would make him, at that range, what would make him go for body slam? Does the AI just know he's gonna get a paralysis? There's no point in continuing. You lose. That's what getting paralyzed there means. Jesus Christ. It really, on this spot, Thunder's really high too. Thunder's absurdly strong too. Okay, I got the quick claw. This is the absolute best start you could ever get to this spot. 99% of the time, he's gonna go for Amnesia turn 2. Tell me the computer's not cheating right now. I was full health. He has absolutely no reason not to go for Amnesia. He goes for Amnesia 99% of the time on turn 2 if he doesn't have a kill shot range with something like Body Slam. And for that specific time, he said, oh, you had some luck. Pikachu didn't do damage to you. You got the Quick Claw proc on Espeon. I guess I'll just paralyze you. And just for the sake of not give a fuck, no, I can't continue because the time's been going. Go fuck yourself. I accidentally didn't reset. There we go. That's some bullshit arena right there. Great start. Psychic some damage on me, but I shouldn't be in that little body slam range here. I should be able just to take it out. No, nothing out there. See, there you go. That's a normal one right there. Now, I'm missing a little bit of health. Venusaur, hopefully it charges up for a Solar Beam. It did. Okay, this is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. I got a 66% chance to one-shot the Charizard. I got the Quick Claw proc. I didn't get the one-shot, though. I think I got 2 Quick Claws in a row. Now, the question here is, can I survive a Surf at this range? I don't think I can. A crit. Man, Red's a funny fight. It's like really like Gen 2 is like doesn't feel great to play sometimes. I love the games. I have a lot of fun playing them, but like everything I've done has been boring for the most part. And like you get to the red fight and it's just like a bunch of bullshit. I saw that one turn right there. I'm thinking that he'll go for immediate amnesia. I think I crit. I just crit, okay. Reflect is still up, not great. Took in sunlight and the reflect faded, that's absolutely perfect. I'm at the same exact health range and I didn't get the one shot. So unless I got the, whatchamacallit. So we had much better luck the last time. Like I said, this fight's awful. And this is level 83. The AI checks what you can't most the least. Man, that's deep. That's some next level critical thinking. Psychic damage, not the worst thing. I don't love it. But seriously though, like if I could just get like an amnesia. I crit? No. There we go. Amnesia. It does it almost every time. I mean, this one's a done deal. Sunny Day's the worst. Oh, I got it. 66% chance to one-shot it. That's a pretty high chance. Okay, I think this is a wrap. You're leveraging your chance to have a 66% chance to one-shot the Charizard. Because in reality, it's the Charizard that's the problematic thing. And I'm looking at it here and I'm like, wondering like, I think I had like the exact same time as last time. And considering that resets count against you in the rankings, the first run was probably better, which is pretty sad considering I've been sitting here for 3.5 fucking hours. Oh, I got a video I gotta edit. I could have just called it after the first run. I hate it when the second run's not as good as the first. Maybe it is, maybe I'm misremembering. But I'm pretty sure I only had 4 resets. So in conclusion, if Granbull doesn't have Curse, its low speed leads to some really bad situations. Now the first hurdle is that charm on Pikachu. Really not that bad, even if you don't give a shit and you just luck your way through it. Wait till it misses, reset until it misses. It doesn't matter. Because like, Espeon, Reflect, Psychic does heavy damage, Snorlax control you with paralysis, Venusaur Sunny Day into a really fast Charizard Flamethrower that does 70% of your health. Pretty awful fight. But with all things considered, level 83 was the highest I was willing to go. And it is what it is. It still didn't look great at some points. But I do think that's going to be it for me. I'm going to play a few ads. If you want to stick around, watch a couple of ads, that's fine with me. If you do, if you don't, I don't really care. It's been quite a while. It's getting pretty late for me. 1 o'clock. So, play a few ads. Appreciate you guys showing up. I will catch you later.